Okay, so this is the first collaboration between IBIS and Orad, making use of the PlayMaker server here, the slow-mo server, working with IBIS hardware now to produce high-definition and browse files. So the panel here is used to produce the fast-to-air highlights using the usual PlayMaker toolset. What's happening here is slightly behind the process. I'm using iLogger and iFind media management to add metadata to the iLogger way of working. Now iLogger can be used with multiple sports. If we look here, it's in use using all these sports. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a highlight using this, and then I'm going to create a high definition clip. The clip will be created over here by the IBIS system. And whilst it's creating that, what I can do is I can look for football-related clips in this search. The system will create a high-definition copy here. Hold that. Different layouts here show that we're working with football metadata here, so that when we've actually got the clips we need, we will be able to use them, see produce, and look at how I think. So we go to that clip there. Load the new clips. So there's the high-res clip there. And in a moment, the proxy that's being created will be ready to be used. There's the proxy. I can click on that, and I'm going to load it into my window here, and I'm going to play it. There you go. I can use these soft keys to mark all sorts of things that are pertinent to football. There you go. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. I'm going to mark this is good play, and that will create a thumbnail, the metadata tag with it. I can put more metadata in, like it's two-shot, free description. I can say it's England, and I could layer player there out of everything in there for validated metadata. So I can update that UI. And then we come over to the middle screen over here. Elsewhere in the production process, I can look for all the clips associated with my production process. There you go. And if we look on here, we can see there's a browse clip available. And in a moment, if I click there, in the browse window will come up exactly the same clip that I've got here. I can play it, I can mark a new in, mark a new out, and use it in my production process. So what I want to do also is use everything I've captured in this process to produce highlights for the entire process here. So if I go back to my search screen, I can use this system to produce highlights from the first half. Search for that, and back will come the same metadata set and points of interest on my web browser as I've got at the sharp end in my OB chart. So if I create a session down here that is Andrew, let's call it Andrew, there we go, and if I save all these highlights down to this timeline, I can reorder the timeline if I want, move it around, export it. Let's export it as AW Monday 1. I'll save that. The session's being saved out now, and if I'm on a Final Cut Pro workstation here, I can import that project, that XML, which is AW Monday 1. You saw me do over it, there we are. And if you watch the screen here, when I double click on my session, there it is. That's what we've just captured with all the metadata points within it about why I've chosen that video, so my editors know exactly what they can use to create the edit and send it back for play out.